you know, to be fair to the farmer, they get paid more than what they might get at slaughter, but they won't get the full productive value of the cow, because they will say, well, that cow could have produced milk for another 10, 15 years before I slaughtered it, so, you know, I don't get any of that money back. And that's a harsh, brutal reality of the economics. So they get a value in the animal slaughter, but they don't get an overall value for what it could have produced in its lifetime. So that's something you do have to consider. But yeah, there's a vested interest almost in the whole business. You know, the vets make money from doing the TB testing work, so they're part of the sort of pro-cull agenda. You know, a lot of I talk in the book about the TB meat trade, because the one thing that lots of us don't really understand is that most of the TB reactor meat ends up back in the food chain. If there's one lesion or less in the actual animal, it's cut out and it's considered safe to be sold. Now, it's sold without any labelling, without any traceability. Most of it ends up in the mince business, and it ends up in Sodexo and Brakes and those food service companies that send it for mince and pies into schools, hospitals, and armed forces, for example. That's where it's ending up. The chances of people falling ill from eating it are very small, but not non-existent, particularly if it's undercooked, because you don't know it's TB meat. You could be eating it in a raw, undercooked state where you could potentially be getting bovine TB as a result. But the government keep doing it because it makes £10 million on average a year through the sale to put back into its compensation scheme. So it's a vicious circle. And what gets me is the government is saying, well, we've got to do this, killing badgers because there's a potential health risk to humans if bovine TB gets out of control. But at the same time, they're selling TB meat into the food chain anyway, which is complete hypocrisy.